on to the Independent, and we're talking about your people again, Leo, and the Scottish independence case. This, obviously, we touched on last night, so let's try and find something different to say about it, though I don't know that there is.
Yeah, so according to a UK government lawyer, all parts of Britain would have an interest in a referendum, a Scottish independence referendum. So Westminster has authority. This is like that. Remember that Zoom meeting with Councillor?
You have no authority here.
You have no authority here. And yeah, that's basically what it's come down to. In fact, I'd say that that council probably is probably run a bit better than the Scottish government. But yeah, this is coming down to the battle in the Supreme Court, where Nicola Sturgeon, the SNP, want to have a referendum and want to, they say, oh, it doesn't matter, it's non-binding, just like Brexit. So
I do kind of feel that I think it's true that the British people should be entitled to have some kind of say in this as well.
I think the British people should have a vote on whether Scotland can stay.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
They're paying so much money to Scotland, and I say that as a Scot, but I'm over the wall now, so I'm safe.
It is quite funny saying the UK should get to judge it. It's a bit like saying the EU should decide Brexit, although they kind of did for at least 3 years. I mean, I'm pro-union, but I'm getting so sick of Sturgeon. I almost think let's just let her go now so we don't have to deal with her every day. Do you know what I mean?
It must be horrible to be one of the, presumably something close to 50%, at least it wasn't that long ago, who want to remain part of the union, who sense that feeling that they are beginning to become persona non grata because of the endless whining.
Especially the Conservative ones who don't have to sense it, because you said the other day I detest Tories. So they don't even have to sense it, they just listen to her.
But, I mean, there's just so little examination of some of the stumbling blocks that they would encounter. You know, the currency alone, the
hard border. I mean, how would you do trade? And if you travelled through to Northern Ireland, you'd change currencies and economic zones about 4 times.
And are they still presuming that they would be welcomed into the EU within? Do they still think of that as a sort of?
Well, they think that, but then the EU has there's going to be people in the EU who want to keep Scotland out, because then it'll send Spain, for example, it'll send a signal to other separatists that you can.
Although to be fair, the Spanish situation is different because the Catalan people are economically more successful than the rest of Spain.
Simon.
Just saying.